Heyo! Hello everybody, welcome back to Salamander Racing. I am Salamander. Most people just call me Sal. We are streaming this morning for quite a bit. We are back. We're going to run some more power pack stuff here. I had started on the American track and Papa's doing that. Shaggy's already finished it. I'm trying to figure out where the 24-hour races are, so I'm going to go down the Nürburgring track to see if maybe the 24-hour race is at the end of that. Maybe that's this one. It's at the Nürburgring Endurance, so we're going to work our way there, see if we can find it. Let's just jump right in. And as I have been doing, I'm going to keep using the harder car. Or actually, you know what? I'm going to use the easier one because then I can come back and do the harder one later. This is what I'm going to do. Because it looked like on the menu it showed you whether you had just taken first place on easy, or it has the little jalapeno look if you had done the harder track. Alright, Sarah, we already saw all this. It's got the... I don't know why it's got the cursor there. I turn the volume up. Alright, I've ran this track quite a bit, so I'm hoping should be able to lay down a pretty decent time right away. Alright. We're just going to go ahead and qualify. Done this track enough, this shouldn't be a problem. Whoa, didn't mean to downshift twice. Alright, hopefully we can just one and done this. Get into the race. I forgot to check and see how many laps it is. Alright, what are the other people going to do? 38, 36, 34. Wish you could just skip to the end. Alright, so I got a 3-second advantage on P2. People coming back out for another run. $33.4. Nostroza had a big update there. I'm still 2 seconds up. Time for the finals. Here we go. Looks like this is going to be a standing start. Hey, Hellcat, welcome back. You know, this is actually fun to race against the AI. They at least recognize that your car is there. The regular AI, they don't even realize you're there, so they bump you off. That gets super annoying. Can't make the round the outside work. Whoa. Didn't quite get it slowed down there. That was my bad. Whoa, big slide, big slide. Alright, now I gotta play catch up. I got 2.5 seconds to try to catch up. Alright, gotta lock in. Alright, I can catch up. But now I just need to get past. Oh, he went for the cutback. Almost got it. That was not the way I wanted to do that. Right, now we need to try to drive off into the sunset. Oh, I need to roll through that corner more. I'm trying to get on the power too soon. Right, stay off the gas. Now go. Alright, got that one out of the way. Yeah, that was not a clean race. $250,000 credits. We'll take that. Nordschleife. 1 lap, 20 cars. Qualifiers 20 minutes. Alright, we'll do just 1 lap of practice. Oh, sorry, I forgot this thing has DRS. Oh, that's right, you don't engage it though, it just engages itself. Alright, can't do that. Alright, I think I understand what the handling characteristics of this will be already, so let's just go ahead and do it. I just had to leave a message in Papa's chat. Oh, apparently if you sit there long enough, other people do get out ahead of you. Alright, hold on. My son just sent me a text message. Alright, let's get back into this qualifier. Ugh. Keep the DRS engaged. Oh, I didn't quite get it slowed down. Alright, so that corner apparently is going to be my nemesis here. Gotta just take it gentler, that's all. This corner up here is another one that I despise. Still barely made it. Jeez. Alright, hold on. My son's trying to reset a password and it's under my account. Alright. Hold on just a minute. My son is trying to get some drive time in because he's 16 and has his permit. Needs to get more hours behind the wheel, but the app that he uses to log his time logged him out. There we go. All right, I'm hoping that works for him. Oh, all right. All right. Let's get back to this. All right, cool. He got logged in, so he's set. All right, this turn up here is going to have to be done carefully. Almost didn't make that. Oh, that was close. That was weird. I hit the rev limiter and it made my car twitch pretty bad. Alright, so I'm nowhere near Hashima. I'm actually going to get 2 hot laps in. I don't know if I need to do 2. We'll do the 1 and see how far ahead I am. If I'm ahead. I'm assuming I'll be ahead. Oh man, I screw up the very first turn. Wow. This is a long track. Long track to screw up the very first turn. Alright, gotta be really careful on this one. That was better. Got her slowed down. Way better exit to that corner. Better exit to that corner too. Almost didn't get her slowed down for that corner. Alright, don't screw up this corner. There. That was not nearly as treacherous. Whoa. Screwed up that exit. That's going to cost me all the way down the straight here. I'm 7 seconds up on my previous time, which I had issues on, so that's not a surprise. Shh. 11 seconds up? Yeah, I'm good. Just gonna have to be really careful about getting these passes done. 10 seconds up on Drummond. Is it really that there's only 3 sectors, or you can only look at 3 of the sectors? Yeah, you can only look at the first 3. Nope, there's not a way to move it. Oh well, whatever. Hey, Oak. How you doing? Have you gotten some time to play the new updates yet? Oh, it's a one lap race. All right. I'm doing good. I'm enjoying the update. Doing the power pack stuff right now. I'm trying to find where these 24-hour events are that they talked about. There's some good stuff. There's some good stuff. There's three new circuit experiences to finish. I got all 3 of them done, so you should have no problem. Got 20 cars in this race. Alright, don't screw up turn 1. I need to stay ahead. I need to be able to have clean track for this race. Because otherwise trying to pass is going to be a pain. Final lap. The only lap. I say, I'm actually enjoying the power pack stuff, but I also really enjoy the single player. Honestly, racing against Sophie 3.0 is much more satisfying than the regular AI. They don't plow into you like you're not there or anything like that. They actually seem to understand some racecraft. And they are more difficult. Which makes them more fun. Had some good side-by-side, actually. With the other AI, you can't do side-by-side through corners. It doesn't work. With this one, you can. Alright, let's drive off into the sunset here. Let's not crash. Just have a good, clean race, and we should have no problems. In the Group 3s, you don't need to lift through this section, but this car you do. Late apex. There we go. That was a good drive out of there. At least it felt like it. When the AI is falling back, so don't touch the grass. And then don't biff it on this left-hander up here. I'm almost 7 seconds up. So Oak, if you're still out there, Moose was talking about, you know, you guys in your MMR IRO team. Is it you guys have 10 drivers already? He was talking about having some extra guys if we needed some. Whoa. Don't do that. Oh. Yikes. Alright, don't biff the ending. There we go. Excuse me. Four-star roulette ticket. We'll take that. Oh, I see what Papa's talking about now. Need 900 stars for that. 450 stars for that. So there's these ones where you're probably going to have to go do all the events to get those. 900. Holy jeez. European old-timers. 8 laps at, oh, the Nürburgring GP. That should be easy. We'll just go ahead and do Alpha. %60 chance of rain. The rain looks different. See, not much rain on the track. There's a little. Missed the apex. There we go, didn't botch that corner that time. Whoa. See if a 2037 is going to be pretty solid. All right, we'll end practice. End practice, go to qualifying. Only 30% chance of rain. So should be able to run on racing tires. Oh yeah, it's bright. It's sunny out. No rain. 12 lap or 12-minute qualifier. Oh, Gallo's way out there already. Oh, duh. It's not the other the other layout. Alright, hot lap, here we go. See if we can get another 203. Alright, what's Gallo's first lap going to be? put down a slightly better lap time is what I'm hoping for here. And then we'll call it, get into the race. Oh, man. Still getting used to these new pedals. I was letting off the brakes way too much. Car going way too slow that I get to right in the chicane. And I lost all my time. Lost all the time I had because I caught somebody. Oh well, I'm still ahead. Super slow car. Caught exactly at the wrong... Oh, he's the last place car. Caught him at the wrong time. Oh, I'm still up 1.2 seconds. And I certainly had an improvement on that by quite a bit. So I got probably 2 seconds of pace on Gallo here. Which is kind of what I've been doing. Ooh, Gallo got it closer. But I should still be able to... Oh, I forgot to check the weather. Oh, please don't tell me it's going to be on wet conditions right away. Hope I don't have to come in for intermediates right away. I can run on these racing tires for a little bit, maybe, hopefully. I forgot to check. Yeah. That would normally be a pen. Alright, everybody's on hards. Was not expecting him to hit the brakes. There's not a reason to hit the brakes. I don't know, it's barely drizzling, but the wetness is going up. I'm gonna stay out, see if it continues to climb. It is continuing to climb. I don't know, now the rain is just sitting there. It's not actually accumulating on the track. Like, the track wetness isn't getting any worse. It's like right there on the line. I think we just stay out until the rain gets worse. Doesn't look like anybody else is coming in either, so... That would have been a pen. So the track moisture is coming down even. Yep, it's just going to keep drying out. The 2033. Hey, Too Many Vowels. Thanks for checking in. Make sure to hit that like button. Appreciate you. It's good. We're doing the power pack right now. Knocked out the 3 new circuit experiences earlier. Checked out Yas Marinas. There is 4 Joker lap possibilities there. Did a little of the power pack earlier today. I've started the Nürburgring track. Yeah, starting the Nürburgring track, looking for the 24-hour races. So far, none of the PHG guys have found the 24-hour races yet, so I'm looking to see if maybe it's in the Nürburgring track. Yep. Thanks for that. Have fun at Pet Band. Bye-bye. Thirteen and a half seconds up. Now the track's completely dry. Man, this thing just understeers once you get on the throttle. It's like you really have to let it roll through the corner there. 3 laps to go. Been doing 203s. A little too ambitious with the throttle there. Oh, coming up on lap traffic. Man, with that corner, it's like every time I either feel like I'm turning in too much and I'm trying to not hit the wall, or I'm going wide and I can't get it to get down to the apex. Turtle Shell, thank you. I appreciate that. There's so many people streaming the new stuff now that having a hard time getting people to stop in, so leaving a like, big help. Thank you. Got to learn to keep the pressure on the brakes longer and letting off too soon. Or too much. I feel like I'm barely letting off at all, and it's like, oh, halfway or 3/4 of the way down. Like the bar drops down to like 1/4, and it's like, I feel like I'm giving it more than that. That's fair. I took the day off work to check it out today. Been pretty anxious for this. Or anxious, I should say, excited. Yeah, I've got brand new pedals that are load cells, so they're different, very different from my previous pedals. So I'm just struggling with getting used to the new style. How it's pressure based instead of length of travel. Yeah. From what I've been told, the load cells are supposed to help with trail braking. I just have to get used to it. I feel like I'm doing a little better already, but there's moments where it's like, that doesn't feel right. Oh, there we go. Got that one out of the way. "17 seconds up. Not the clean race bonus. Ended up not getting around that person the right way. All right, what do we got? 5-star roulette ticket. All right, now 3 laps. Well, even the Nürburgring is only 3 laps. They said there were 24-hour races in here. Where are the 24-hour races? Unless it's down here, huh? I don't know, I'm curious. You have to unlock the 24? Like, how so? Because I see, like, gifts. I don't see anywhere where you're unlocking... I mean, there's all these to unlock as you go through. But none of them seem to be obviously an endurance race. Unless what it is once you finish the power pack, you unlock endurance races. I mean, maybe that's it. And maybe that's why I haven't seen anybody post about it yet, because nobody's had enough time to go through everything. Previous races? Well, because the 24-hour races are supposed to be in the power pack. I mean, there's a bunch of empty space where maybe more stuff shows up. Yeah, so far I'm not seeing the 24-hour races. Alright, well, let's knock this out, because then I'll get that. Now this one, this engine you can't unlock until you have 450 stars, so you're going to have to do races in all the different tracks here to unlock that, and then this one's 900 stars. Because there's 900, there's this one that's 500, this one that's 200, 120, 120, 700, that's a biggie, 800, and 600. So it looks like this 900 here, that's the biggest one. Unless that unlocks the 24-hour races. I don't know, all we can do is keep doing these, and eventually it'll show up, I suppose. Oh, the new Ferrari. 2,000 to enter this one. Little bit of chance of rain, but not much. I got Pop on my phone. I'm watching him try to do the Espace F1 time trial. That looks tough. Oh, a lot more cornering. A lot more cornering grip in this car than in the one I was just in. Yeah, he just wrapped up his attempt at that Aspas F1 time trial. Not sure what he's moving on to now. Always watching one of the top time replays, I think. Oh, that's right. Whoa! All right. God, I forget this car. It's like you almost need traction control. It goes from nothing to it's coming around on you. Hey, Josh. Oh, B's streaming some lobbies. Yeah, I'm rifling through the power pack. This is pretty fun. Whoa! Lost the front end. And now it's not going to stop. Like went to turn and the front end like bounced. It was like, nope, off in the grass. Turn. Like it won't turn, then it won't stop turning. This is going to be a tough one. This car is hard to drive. It's like on one hand I just avoid second gear. Dang it. Man. This one is turning out to be very difficult. Oh my gosh. There's just no grip. Like, as soon as you, like, hit the gas, you give it full gas, you lose grip. And it looks like with the way this turbo is on this car, is if you don't give it full gas, you're not accelerating. I mean, this is one of those cars where you go from it's not doing anything to you're spinning out. It seems like. So I got to get a handle on it before we start this race. Hey, thanks for the sub, Ashley Jarrett, or Ashley Ferris. I appreciate that. Thanks for following. Stream Elements will eventually do a congratulations, thank you on the screen. But it seems to lag a little behind for some reason. But thank you. Welcome to the channel. I hope you stick around. We do some fun stuff here. We're rifling through the power pack today. There it is. Welcome. think I spun out coming out of this hairpin up here. This should gain a bunch of time. Or maybe I didn't. Alright, still no rain. We just need to make this a clean lap. Whoa! I'm not sure why I lost it there. It's like, that's what's tough about this one. There's times you lose the rear end and I'm not exactly sure why. Like, it was all hooked up, it was going just fine, and then all of a sudden it's, nope, going out from underneath you. See, like right there. It didn't feel like there was any reason for that. There was like a bump in the road and it spun the car out. I don't get it. Just barely touched the curb, and it made the car just twitch and gone. Ay. I don't know. This is gonna be a tough one. Alright, hold on. Papa's signing out, so let me get out of this. Otherwise, it's going to just switch to some random video. Alright. Okay. I just want to see what my time is going to end up at. I'm way off of an 808. Alright, well that put me in third. Just speed it up. Fourth. Fifth. I mean, honestly, I spun out twice. If I can not spin out, I would be up at that 808 probably. I mean, I had 2 big spins and then a couple of other off tracks. I don't know, do I need to turn traction control on? I really don't want to. Really don't want to turn on traction control. I want to try to avoid that. Gallo's not even qualifying. Or practicing. Yeah, I mean, 2nd through 5th are all really close together, so a slight improvement and I will be just fine. $20 minutes, 10% chance of rain, so there shouldn't be any rain. Let's get out there. First out. Almost overdrove that. Second gear is just killing me. Thanks, Rob. Out of second gear, dummy. Ooh, boy. Not how we want to be going around that corner. Out of second gear. Out of second gear. Second gear just wants to kill you. It almost seems like when the car twitches, you shouldn't try to correct it, like it's going to correct itself. Because when you try to catch it, that's when it like overcorrects and off you go. Just touch the grass. Just got 2 wheels on the grass, and that was it. Better exit to the long straight here. Alright, gotta beat an 808. Wow. Braking point is so off. Turn. Don't accelerate in second gear when you're turning, you idiot. The only way you can use second gear is if the tires are straight. Or you only give it like 80% throttle. Okay, missed that entirely. Oh, this is ugly. Other than the one spin, the first lap was actually not too bad. This one's not starting out that great. Alright, that was better. Still didn't feel spectacular, but it was better. Alright, I'm less than a second off. Alright, I'm more than a second off. I like Nords. I learned it a while ago. I've said this a number of times. NRL Season 3 forced me to learn it. And I got a heck of a lot better at it. But new car. This is... Tried to break loose on me again. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I like to think I'm okay. Or maybe a little better than okay at NERB. But I am struggling with the new Ferrari for sure. It is throwing me for a loop. But like I said, up here there's a... I had a big... I'm 4/10 off. And I had a big spin that if I can not spin, it should be a pretty decent time. Oh, got out of the carousel. Really got to stay off the curbs with this car. The curbs really upset it. I'm so used to using up the curbs when I race here. I think if I try to stay off of them, maybe that'll help. All right, here's where I spun out up here. That hill. There we go. No spin this time. And now I'm 8 seconds up. Ten seconds up. I feel like there's more speed coming out of that corner. I'm just afraid to do it. Wait, who's your dad? Alright, so 7:58. That's way better than 808. Miyazono with an 807. Where's Serrano? He was the one who was an 808. There he is, 805. So I'm still 7 seconds up, depending on how they finish here. Oh, what was it? 3 laps? This is gonna be tough. Gotcha. I thought he was one of the people in the PhD community, maybe, that I'd know who it was. Oh, I see. Purple is... Okay, so they're the fastest in that sector. So sector 2. The only thing I don't like is that you can't look at all the other sectors. Or no, it is split into 3. No, it's a bunch of sectors. Nürburgring is way more than 3 sectors. Alright, 3 laps. Oh, this is going to be a long race. 25 minutes. Thank you. Really? Whoa, a bunch of people really deep. This is like a daily lobby. Or a daily race. A bunch of people just sent it in there. That time I was able to make second gear work. Alright, back up to third. I don't know what it is. I'm not getting the race starts very good. Just barely tapped him. But at least now when they hit you, they slide a little. They're not just like brick houses that don't move no matter how hard you hit them. Whoa, Serrano all over the place. Whoa, me all over the place. Miyazono and that BRZ should have the upper hand through this section, but then we should have the upper hand now that we've got the straight. Alright. Backed off so I could get the slipstream here. Oh, he cut me off. I was coming up on him, he just blocked me. So not a clean race. Yeah, I don't know about... I mean, you're probably right. I just didn't like the fact that I had a run on him on the right, and he pulled over to the right as I got close. I had no choice but to run into the back of him or hit the brakes. But now I'm pulling away from that BRZ. This is the part of the track where I've got the advantage. But now we're going to come up to that technical section here where the BRZ should shine. That got sketchy. Alright, gotta watch it here because you get over this hill and it likes to kill you. There we go, made it through there. Alright, should pull away some more now. No rain. Blue skies. With the castle off in the distance. Oh. We have to take a break after this race. Two more laps. .801. Almost got it slowed down. To pass, I mean, I will say this, racing with them, it is more fun to race Sophie 3.0 than the regular AI. By a mile. The regular AI, when you get next to them, they don't even realize you're there. They just drive wherever their racing line is, and they're like a brick wall. Like, they can run into you and spin you out, but you can't move them at all. Like, I purposely tried to spin them out. They don't move. They're just glued to the track. This one, you can race side by side with this AI, and it actually goes pretty well. And they do defend, and I don't like the fact that they're defending on the very first corners of a long 3-lap race at the Nürburgring. It would make sense if it was on the last lap, or if it was a smaller track and there's like 2-3 laps left. Okay, I get that. There we go. Kept the speed up. Yeah, I'm 13 seconds up on these guys now. Felt that getting away from me. dial it back. Trying too hard, obviously. Got to go back to how I was doing it on that first lap. Be safe. There's no reason to be setting fastest laps. 14 seconds up. Just a nice calm ride. If I knew how to do a calm ride. Yeah. I kept it from spinning. Out of the carousel. Oh, how did I save that? Oh my god. I thought I was dead. Whoa. Did a wheelie. Oh my god, I thought I was so dead back there. Alright, well, we're on the straightaway. If there's people out there watching, remember, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate that. Check out the description to the video. We got a merch store. I got my Joker series that I run. There's links to that. I got a referral link to Dubby Energy Drinks. They're an affiliate sponsor. All the things. 4D Racewear is sponsoring the next 3 runs of my Joker series. They're going to be giving away some of their product to the winner of the competitive split in the next Joker series set of races. So if you're a driver and you want to try to win some free gear from 4dracewear.com, go check out the link that's pinned in the description. Yeah, December 17th is the next event that we're going to hold. It's going to be fun. Check it out. Alright, I'm 21 seconds up. I was gonna say, big corners like that, I need to take conservatively. Got a big lead. Corners like this coming up. Take that more conservatively. This left-hander coming up here. Or not yet. We'll see. Alright, so this left-hander, careful with this one. Touch the curb a little bit there, which I didn't want to do. Man, I gotta train my foot. I'm still letting off the brake too much, too quickly, instead of properly trail braking. $12 1,000ths up on my best time. Just barely. Starting to get a hang of how to control the throttle on this car. That's how you take that corner. Not how you come out of that. The mini carousel. Took it off the grass, ding dong. Whew. Oh, I'm exhausted. "29 seconds up. Did it before I got to the start-finish line, not across the finish line. Alright, I'm starting to get the hang of this car, but it's rough. Oh, that was 105 miles. Whoops, that is not what I wanted to do. All right. Oh. What's going to be the prize here? Oh! Nürburgring Group 3 Endurance has appeared. I need 500 stars. But that is our endurance race. Found it! You have to complete this last one. And then it showed up. But I need 500 stars, so I got a long ways to go. Oop, a car ticket. See, now the thing I wonder is, like, I've got 20 stars. If I rerun this, because I got the 20 stars running that car. Although nothing says I do. Like, if I run it with this car or this car, will I get 20 more stars? Because here's the thing. You need 500. You can only get 20 per event. I have 137. Whoop. So I can get 20 more here. 20, so 40, 60, 80, 100. I can get 100 more. And then, so... I don't know. So it says I've got 20 of 20. And like here it says I've got 20 of 20. Anyway, let's count again. So I can get 20 more. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 120, 140, 160, 180, 200, 220, 240, 260, 280, 300, 320, 340, 360, 380, 400, 420, 440, 460, 480, 500, 520, 540, 560, 580, 600, Shaggy, did you see this? I completed this race and the endurance unlocked. That showed up. Did that happen when you did the historic? Did a 24-hour one show up after you finished the last one? But there's our first endurance event. Well, anyway, I was at, hold on, let me keep counting. I was at like 500. So 520, 540, 560, 580, 600, 620, 640, 660, 680. So 680. So plus my 137, that's like 800. So how do you get to 900? Unless this, oh, so this is worth another 20 stars. So there's probably 5 of them that get unlocked that give you the last 100. And once you've completed everything, then you'll unlock this one, is my guess. That seems to be how the math is working out. So it doesn't look like it matters which car you use. I mean, you get more credits, like this one I did the harder one. But either way, I got 20 stars. So it really doesn't make sense to use the harder cars until you've already unlocked everything. Unless you just want to do it in hard mode. I mean, you could do that. I mean, ultimately, that's what I'm going to try to do. Ultimately, I'm going to want to make it so I can go to this screen and see nothing but the 2 chilies everywhere. So that will be a goal. Okay, so yeah, so I've done 7. Shaggy's been busy. All right, so Shaggy, have you done all of these up here? Like, did you finish this race, the bump drafting race? Because I wonder if you've gotten, or maybe it's that you need to have first in all of these events, and then maybe the next one shows up. Because on the Nordschleife one, there were only 1, 2, 3, 4 events, and I got first in all 4 of them. So then the new thing unlocked. Ah, so that's probably why. So I'm guessing when you do the last blue one, because there's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's 6 colors. But that would make sense. 6 colors, 120 more stars could get you to that perfect 900. It's probably, I may have gotten the math off a little bit. Oh, because that's a roulette ticket. That's the desert race. Okay. Oh, so the one you haven't done is the vet one. See, Papa did that one. And then he did the bump drafting. And I thought he did the bump drafting here too, didn't he? Whoops. Wrong button. So I thought he finished all, but maybe he doesn't have first in everything. Maybe that's what it is. Because that's the Watkins Glen short course. So you must have done that one to get the Mustang. Because you got the Mustang, you got the Beetle. There was no car on this track. Oh, there is a car on that track, the Skyline. Oh, and there's a car on that track, the Supra. Was there another one? Oh, there we are. The 11. Yeah, so I'd say if you've only got one blue one left, finish it. Because then I want to see if there's an endurance that unlocks there, which I guess would be Daytona Road Course. Because this one is the Nürburgring 24-hour, which, I mean, makes sense. This is the Nürburgring track. I mean, 24 hours, they've got the... Or no, Road Atlanta is a 12-hour race in IMSA. But I would imagine there's probably a Le Mans one down here. But there we go. The first endurance one I figured out. Alright, let me go turn in this ticket, and it's 6:30 here, so I am going to get started on dinner, and I probably won't be back till tomorrow. I put in quite a bit of streaming time in today, I think more than I've ever done before. Got 3 roulette tickets. Let's check these out, though, first. All right, I'm glad. Okay, so I'm glad I figured out the 24-hour race and where it, and how you get it, but you don't know what they are. Well, I got to look and see how many miles I've run. I'm not at 700. I will say that these roulette tickets you get from the Power Pack have generally given me pretty good results. Unlike the daily roulette, which is generally crappy. Well, these are all good cars. Yeah, that was the first thing I did, was I grinded the new CEs. The Zagato VGT. I think I might have 3 of those now. I think I've won one of those before. Now I need to go look. Or, whoops, you do that in a used car. Well, no, I suppose. The Zagato doesn't have many. I can sort by manufacturer. Or no, I've got 2 of them. Okay. Oh, holy jeez. What am I at? Oh, 431 miles. I've got a decent amount. Yeah, I've got the additional... So I've got to finish... I mean, the Power Pack's going to take a long time. I mean, I put hours in there. I've only got 7 races done. So those definitely take a lot longer. Now, granted, some of them, maybe I don't have to put in a half hour of practice. I could just go. That would save me some time. But actually, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to open a Joker Series practice lobby. So if there's people out there that want to come in and practice the Joker Series, I'm going to put up a lobby. And then I'm going to end the stream. And I'm going to leave it up for an hour or 2 if people want to come in and get some practice going. Let me put that in the chat. In the Discord chat. Whoops. Create room. Load. Quali settings. Leave it as friends only. I don't need to do that. This is private. It's just practice. Let's see. Now, what is it going to default this other stuff to? Required tire changes off. Pit stops is set at 0, so that's fine. and then all the other stuff should just be normal. Okay. There we go. All right, there we go. Okay, so Joker Series lobby is up. People want to come in and practice, but I'm going to call it for the stream. So if anybody's still hanging around and you haven't hit that like and subscribe button, please consider doing so. I appreciate that. I'd mentioned before, check out the description for the video here. I've got a link to the Joker Series website, so you can learn about the Joker Series. Definitely come watch that if you're a driver. Maybe come register and race. We do have a prize coming up for the next event. I've got my affiliate link for Dubby energy drinks. If you want to order some Dubby energy tubs, they're powders you put in water. They're really good. Use the affiliate link. And then 4dracewear.com. They're going to be sponsoring the next 3 Joker Series races and are basically providing the prizes for those races. So go check out 4dracewear.com. They've got cool sim racing gloves, sim racing shoes, some breathable jerseys or shirts to wear. The owner and CEO or creator of 4D Racewear is a sim racer, so he designed these products specifically for sim racing. I think he originally designed them for himself, and then they turned out to be good products, so he started a business. But go check him out. Jim's the owner, really nice guy so far. I've been able to talk to him a couple of times, so check them out. But yeah, until next time, everybody take care, have a good night, be kind to one another, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.